Hey guys, this is an RC update. Telling you guys what's going on and what's broke. What am I doing next? What have I done to my own little RC shop in the basement? Give you guys some ideas for yourself. Cloud Buster, I just talked about that. There's another video. It's gonna be called 1/8 scale custom crawler. I don't think I'm gonna put Cloud Buster in it because it's not really much of a Cloud Buster anymore. It's all pretty much almost custom. Check that out. That'll be my latest video. Summit, I'm getting some mud slingers for it this winter. Gonna run it in the snow. Breakages so far have been 2 axles, one rear and one front. And little learning lesson I did. Let me just get 2 really quick. Hopefully they're both different. So, nope, they're both the same. This is a shorter one, I'm hoping. Okay, then, it's the other one. Why are you... Oh, these are all shorter ones. This is the longer one here. Sorry about that camera view. This one's just a tad bit longer than these. These are rears, I think they call them. But for the front, it gets 1 short, 1 long. I'm not sure exactly what sides anymore. And for the back, it gets 1 short, 1 long. I thought all 4 were all the same size. I went through a little... Went through a little learning lesson and bought a bunch of axles. But now I don't have to worry about buying anymore for quite a while. I put 2 shorts in the back or something like that. I had 2 shorts in the back and it just wasn't working and stuff. And I had like a long one that was where a short one was supposed to go. It was just all wrong. But yeah, there's a little learning lesson. I might, if I ever break another one, I'll explain more about it. But it's pretty much common sense how to put an axle in. I just telling you, warning that there's 1 short, one long, and short ones are called rear axles. And the long ones are called front axles. Well, it's not really true. The front only gets a rear and a front axle, and then the back gets a front and a rear axle. It's all stupid to me, but it makes sense because the diff on the one side is just a little bit longer, and that's why it's like that. And then, never done any upgrades to the truck. Don't need it to my eyes. Mud slingers and a new body is what I'm doing next. Slash, I haven't driven this thing in a long time. I did a Castle Creation, I don't even remember what this thing's called, a Sidewinder 3 upgrade to it. This was a free RC truck given to me from a buddy. It goes about somewhere, I'm guessing 60 mile an hour. I feel like 35 almost. I haven't done no speed run test on it. I've made it go back and forth on the road really quick. I never really knew exactly how fast it was going. I knew it was fast enough for the tires, the front tires barely touch. Not from wheeling, just the wind picking it up because it was going so fast. But that's about it with this truck. Everything was free on this truck but the motor and the speed controller I got from it, from my old buddy. Tires are shot. I think these things are stock. I think this is like one of the first slashes made for 2-wheel drive. I think this truck's probably about 7 years old. I've had it for about a year now. And then Stampede, I'm getting new tires. I'm getting trenchers for it. These tires in the hexes are all rounded out. You can see it's about to fall off and stuff. Well, I'm not sure exactly what tire it is, but the one tire is like completely rounded out with the hex. So I'm getting trenchers for it. Nothing really wrong with this truck besides I messed up the drivetrain running it with water-filled tires. They wobble a lot because the water was in them. And instead of the axle spinning still, or I can't really do that, still, instead of spinning like this, they're kind of like wobbling now as they spin because I abused them with tires wobbling like this all the time. And now my rear axles kind of wobble. My front ones aren't too bad, but this truck's been beat pretty badly. It's still a good truck. I might sell it someday. I'm looking at maybe getting an XMax in the future. The XMax is even bigger than the Summit. It's, a lot of people are saying 1/5 scale Traxxas we're making. No, it's not really 1/5 scale. It's not that big. But they are trying to make it look big. Like, compared to the Stampede, they made it look, I swear they shrink down the Stampede in the picture. But it's not extremely big. The tires on the XMax are just a little bit bigger than the Summit. They're about, I'd say about that much more taller. Probably about big as the Mudslingers. I think the tires are like 8 inches. The Mudslingers are like 7¼ inches tall. Not much different. But yeah, hopefully might get an XMax someday. More reasons why I like the XMax is because it comes with dog bones and all the upgrades on it already because it's so big it needed it. And I was looking at getting an EMAX, something a little bit bigger for a basher. I like the Summit, but I like the Summit, but I love how, I don't know, I like to go fast sometimes, and you know, the Slash doesn't really go through the grass too fast, and the Stampede, you know, I'm really getting sick of the hexes rounding out, so I wanted to go up to a little bit bigger size, like 17 millimeters. That looked too much work to do to the Stampede, so I wanted to go with a bigger RC truck, period, for more speed, so I was thinking at an EMAX, and then all of a sudden I heard about an XMax come out, and it's like, oh, it's even bigger, but it doesn't go quite as fast. It goes about 35 miles an hour on 6S. I'm pretty sure it can go on 4S. I don't know how fast. It'd probably go like 28 mile an hour on 4S. But overall, I'll show you guys what I've done around. Got some toolboxes. Here's some shocks for the Slash I got from my buddy when he gave me the truck. I haven't really put them on. I haven't cared to. I've went through a vent-on motor on the Stampede because all the weight I got on it from aluminum upgrades abused that motor. It was really old. It had a lot of hours on it. I got some gears. I got some body clips up here. Yeah, I got some body clips up there, but I got some just parts laying around. My dad gave me a toolbox, put the remotes in there. Got my tools right here. Got batteries, parts for the tools for the Summit, some random parts. Here's a light bar for the Summit. I don't know if I'll ever put that on. Too lazy to. Some Loctite and some shock oil. Here's all the parts from the Stampede, all the original parts, because all the upgrades are on them now. Can't have, you know, both on, of course. And here is a light bar for the Stampede. One in the front. And two of the lights went out because the body rubbed on them and constantly broke the wires. So it was only 2 lights on, 2 lights off, and it looked retarded. So I took it off. It's pretty much shot. It lasted for a while. It was 15 bucks. I kept a hold of it in case I ever, you know, did some wiring or something to fix it. But other than that, that's it. Down there's a BattleBot. If you guys want to know about that, if you want to know about that, comment. I might do a video on it. But, that's it. If you want to know anything, comment. I'll talk about it. Keep subscribed to watch some winter run with the Summit and the Clawbuster. We're going to do a tug of war with these two. This Clawbuster, I didn't record it. And this Summit, we've already done a tug of war. On this slick floor, concrete, the Clawbuster won. Because the tire's a little bit wider, so it won on that. But we haven't really done anything else. I'm going to end this video. I don't want to make it any longer. By the way, I wanted to quickly add that me and my dad were making a custom roll cage for the Stampede because how much rolls and barrel rolls it takes. We were going to make a custom roll cage for the outside of the body. We have not finished it yet, but we were going to do something, I guess a bar to go down here to the chassis, and it would just kind of like sit just a little above it, so it's not like resting on it or anything. But yeah, we haven't really finished it. Stay tuned if you guys ever want to see that, or comment if you want me to finish it or not. I don't think we're ever really going to do anything with it. That was like a year ago we started working on that. And by the way, I have a HPI Savage Flux may be coming on the way, so stay tuned to see that. Maybe an EMAX might be coming. I'm not sure yet, but stay tuned. Please like and subscribe.